How you guys doing? I just want to make this video for the people that may have this car and may have the same problem as me. So I just bought this car, used of course, and I thought it was so fucking bad because first of all, CVT is horrible. I'm gonna start right there. I'm so grateful for what I have. I thank God for everything, but the CVT is just it's not like a regular transmission, and I just don't like that. I would love to have a regular transmission so I could do things to this car and mod it, but I'm gonna be the same speed for 5 years. Yes, they got me 5 years. I'm not gonna even tell you how much I pay. It's too much, but I'm paying for this car for 5 years, 111,000 miles. It's smooth, honestly. The engine I already know is bulletproof. It's gonna last me, and as well as like I guess the transmission should last me for a while. But this is for people that have this problem with their 2017. Whenever I try to start the car, like after like a hard drive or like just driving harsh in general, I would try to start the car and the car wouldn't start. Like I'd put my foot all the way down on the brake would go all the way to the floor, and the car just wouldn't start. And I never really understood like what it was. It won't do it now because I just did the method to fix it or whatever. But basically the reason that happens is because what I realized was that if I had my return that so I just bought this car and needs new brake pads, but I would put my foot on the brake and like it would go all the way to the floor. What you have to do is make sure that like I don't know what it really is, because obviously as you can see down here it's really bad down here. But what I would do is I'd basically like lift my foot up on the brake for like 3 seconds maybe, and as I would do that, the brake would get firmer. So now you see it's way firmer. I could barely step on it, and I don't know why it does that for some reason. I'm just gonna come up here a little bit and look at the brake pad. So if anybody knows why it does that, can you just tell me? So yeah, I would do that, and then yeah, after I do that, then that's when the car would turn on. But basically what I mean by like it not turning on would be like I would have my foot on the brake and I would be like, it would go like this. Like I'm not even realizing, like it's not even realizing that I'm pressing the brake pedal. And it's like, I would be so annoyed, like pushing my brake all the way down to the floor trying to start this shit, and it wouldn't go. And yeah, I figured out that you lift the brake up for like 3 seconds. You kind of like flutter it, like you like lift it up, flutter it a little bit, and you kind of make sure that it's like you feel that pressure when you're like letting go of the brake. Like when your foot is up all the way, when you let go of the brake, let go slowly, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. It's gonna become firm. So that's when you could put your foot on the brake and start it. So once I figured that out, I got that out the way, I was like, I really don't need to get that fixed. Like now I know how to do it. I really don't need to get that fixed. It wasn't until after driving it a little bit more and stuff to where I started to realize like another problem. I would push this, I would drive this car very fast, like, obviously legally, and stuff, but I would drive it very fast, and nothing happened with the RPMs, but the traction control would turn all the way off. It would be here too, not instead of like, because you know how the traction control and stuff is off right here. See, look, everything. So basically the traction control would turn off, but it would be on this side for some reason. I don't know why it wouldn't be here. And the crash detection would turn off. So I'm like, why every time I drive it harsh, these two lights come up, but instead of it saying off, it would be like off right here. So it would be like fully off. You know what I'm saying? I never understood that, and I don't get it. I still don't get it. It annoys me to this day. The only problem I figured out was how to start my car every time I wanted it to be started, and I'm still having this problem. See, look, it's going to the floor right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to start it. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I started it. Well, it's weird. It doesn't when it really wants to. But yeah, it's not as firm as it was before, so it's just going all the way down to the floor. And sometimes when I drive my car harsh, I wouldn't be able to put it in, like, sometimes when I drive it harsh, I wouldn't be able to put it in reverse or park. I mean, not or park. I wouldn't be able to take it out of park. Also, kind of not really, but a little bit, when I put my car into reverse and drive, my transmission kind of stutters, and I think that means it's going out, which I'm actually pretty scared of. So